Hi, I'm Rachel Rehart from Pure Photoshop Actions. I'm going to do a quick edit to demonstrate maybe what would be a trickier edit for our PPA Sky Swap set. A lot of the times you run the two actions and it's just a quick 2 clicks and you're done. This one will give you a little more tools to play with in case you come up with a trickier edit. This way you'll be kind of prepared for anything. I love this image by Velvet Lotus Photography. It's going to give us a chance to really flex our muscles with the sky editing. So first we're going to run sky extraction. It doesn't look like it does much to the image when you run that, and it ends you up on the background layer. Keep it there. It just builds a mask and something to paint back your details. Now we're going to run apply overlay with options. From here I'm going to locate my skies. These will come with the set, which is great. Let's see, I think the one that we had used was 12. Yes, I believe that was the one. You can kind of choose any of them, but I like to go with ones that match the tonality of the image. As you see, this one's going to be a little bit trickier because there is some color detail that was left in the sky. So it's getting masked out and it's kind of looking a little weird, but we're going to deal with this. That's why I said this was a little trickier one, and I wanted to do an edit on this one to show how it was going to play out. So I say okay, and it finishes up adding it for me. A lot of times, once this is done, it's pretty much done. But like I said, there was a little bit of tonality that was there, and so it kind of made things a little bit trickier. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the extract mask layer. I'm going to make sure that I have black selected for my brush, and I'm going to pull this up more towards the 100% range, and I'm going to just paint this in along the area. Now I know it's making it darker over here, but I wanted to talk about that for a minute. As you see, we brought this sky in where it looks like it's a little bit, gloomy, not gloomy, but it looks like a storm is rolling in. And so you're going to have less light over here. It kind of matches the feeling of the image with the feeling that you've got going on for the sky, which is important. So I like this. I also want to kind of come over here and I'm going to click on this gradient. I'm going to choose my my move tool, and I'm going to pull the gradient down so that I now have some of the water showing. It's kind of nice. You can just pull that around. So you can move the gradient wherever you want. In this case, there we go. I've got that moved. And now I'm going to want to come back over here to this extract mask layer, and I'm going to paint it again over here, though I may tone it down just a little bit. A bit of white. Oops, I forgot that I had. So we're going to move this down just a hint. Whoa, about 21%, just to kind of lighten that up a bit. Okay, there we go. Just a little lighter there. Not too big of a deal. And that'll give the water kind of a reflection, and I like that it's not the exact reflection of the sky though, because with the angle that we're shooting, it would have been reflecting what was overhead as opposed to what was back here. So again, it's trying to match those things up. The other thing that we need to look at is here we have these clouds, and they're kind of in focus compared to this beautiful bokeh background. So what we're going to do is come over and select our sky layer. It's right over here. And I'm going to run the blur action. That reminds me to make sure that it's on the right layer. And there we have a really nice blurred sky. I may come and bring this back a little bit. Say I don't want it quite so blurred. There we go. Maybe a little bit of definition of the clouds, but not a ton. I like that a lot. So there we go. In just a few minutes, I showed you a few things you can do for what would maybe be a trickier sky exchange, and it still worked really well. Another thing you could do, I didn't need to do it with this image, this paint sky color. You can select that and select a color. Maybe I want to choose this. And you can kind of paint this on your image to bring tonality of the sky to the image. It'll help match things up. This image matches really pretty nicely, so there's not a lot of trouble there. But this was a really quick and easy way to get that sky in and to look really, really natural. Thanks so much. I'm Rachel with Pure Photoshop Action.